Tommy Ta, everybody. I got my coffee. I'm gonna eat a donut and I got a burrito. They stopped the coffee and the donut place around like 11 and I kept waking up after 11. Yeah. All right. In Korea, I was actually staying next to a fancy cafe that said they were advertising coffee, but I couldn't read anything else, so I just didn't go there. I stuck to the 7-Eleven cafes and the E-Mart. hmm I got a push stand. Yep. It was a little harder than I thought it would be. It was. Rawr. Donut. So I started applying to jobs, so I'll get one eventually. And I'm probably going to cash out some crypto and put into Forex. I don't know when. Probably the next time AMP pumps over 0.008. Because I'm getting a whole bunch under 7. All right. Yeah, burrito. Yeah. So, look. Look, the main reason why I stopped being active in Mormon bullshit, believe it or not, there's a thing called the second endowment. Allegedly, I got the second endowment before I got my first endowment. Because I never even went through the endowment ceremony. Because I got the Melchizedek priesthood too early. And I was supposed to wait until I was old enough to get my endowment. And by then, I was already doing extra shit. So they had to let me in on the second endowment bullshit. The second endowment basically means you can do whatever you want to. And any sins that you pick up will be paid for later. You will be guaranteed celestial kingdom no matter what. Oh, what that basically means is you have to give the church $1 million or do the equivalent of $1 million worth of pro bono work. That's why I've earned it 4 times. Also why I want to be left alone all the time. Anyways, so I found it, or one of them anyways. So first you got the peasants and the corporations, zombies, cattle, NPCs. And you got the Freemasons and the Zionists and the Illuminati. What does it say right there? Spiritual law, Mormon Church, supreme Masonic right. The Mormon Church holds the supreme Masonic right. Just below Emperor, King, and Pharaoh You have the Order of Melchizedek. So I am basically as high up on the list as you can get in their social clubs without having, if I go any higher, I have to be in politics. I've never once ran for anything. Anytime someone's even floated the idea, I've said I don't want to be famous. Right? So that leaves me until, if I want to do anything Mormon and go up in the Mormon Melchizedek bullshittery, the only thing left for me to do is to get married in the temple and start a family. I don't even have to necessarily get married in the temple. I could just start a family, and there's other ways around that and all that bullshit. Okay? Now, there's a Mormon thingy that says, they call them patriarchal blessings, where they give you a map out of your life. You get them when you're like 12 or 14 years old. And my patriarchal blessing tells me that basically if I don't pick the right woman to get married to, I'm in super trouble with God. So I'm just not going to have the right one be some smut actress who whores herself out on public access Korean TV. I'm just not going to. I don't know what to say about that. It seems like Stephanie is playing by some rules in a club that is, whether you want to accept it or not, that is beneath me. I don't know, all of her people were like, he's a termite. You have to stick to our club. Our club means you have to lie for us. I can't believe you haven't stolen all this money yet. What? The money he gave you was him setting a trap to catch all of our bullshittery? But we're the 33rd degrees. Oh, fuck. He's not just 1 degree above us. He's an entire order, which is a set of degrees above us. If he was to go any higher in his bullshittery that he used to do and that he doesn't even give a fuck about, that they all care about, if he was to do any more of that bullshit, he would outrank us by another order. Let me show you guys that again. They are down here. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one's like the spiritual off-world shit. So they are the bottom. They're all masters in their craft. So they're there, and their leaders are up there. I am up here. If I go any more, I have to become a king or a pharaoh, and that will put me in contact with the quote-unquote extraterrestrial Anunnakis and all that bullshit. So they are here doing all the bullshit, and then when they get up here, they get told they have to go back. I was telling you, this is all a trap, because they tell you to do all the bullshittery that will make you stuck here. You can never go up here. I'm up here. If I was to go back there, if I was to do any of their bullshit, I would give up my already ahead of them ranking. That's why I don't do it. And I never even brought it up. Okay, I may have hinted at it every now and then because they would try to pull rank on me, and I'd be like, oh, really? You're still doing that? You're still down there in that lower level of all that bullshittery? So I'm not just a degree above them. I'm an order of degrees above them. And if I was to go up 1 more degree, that would put me in another order. It's like I'm a 10th degree black belt, and if I get 1 more degree, I get the belt with the stripe in Mormon. I did 12 years of Mormon extra church just so I could have the information needed to allegedly hack the Mormon church and get all the bullshit they weren't telling everyone, because I could tell that Monson was up to something, because that's not how the way it was under Hinckley. Do you see why no one in my family really talks to me? Because Mormon was their idea. They thought they would just bring me to church and leave me at Mormon, and I would like not bother them. Instead, I like solve the case to the mysteries of Mormon. God damn it. So, the issue isn't just that Stephanie steals from children. It's not just that she is willing to lie to me to my face because she's in a social club. It's the fact that she wants me to join that social club, And by me doing that, I would give up my right to already be ahead of them. This is why when she brought up temple, soulmate, temple marriage. I said, I don't think you're aware of what you're getting yourself into. And it's just like with my family the first time. Oh, you must do the baptisms for the dead. Otherwise, who else is going to do it for her family? Stephanie, probably Stephanie's mom, wanted her dad to do temple bullshit. Her dad never did, kept on lying and stealing. She did what she needed to do, she thought, because everything with Asian bitches is always overly dramatic. And now Stephanie's like, you must temple bullshit for my family. Your family steals from my family. Your family gets caught red-handed stealing. Your family is in the lower order of clubs that I've already mastered and ascended 20 years ago, which is why I don't give a fuck about it. My involvement in all this bullshit is in 2014. I started using Kali Linux to stop a bunch of rogue agents from hacking a power plant. Turns out MI6 was the one who was funding all of them, and they were pissed off that I was using their toy to stop their own bullshit. And then 10 years later, it all comes out that I was right. Whether you want to believe it or not, the whole reason why I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want to is because I will never do anything that will harm the kingdom of God, which means Atlantis, which means America. Whether you want to look it up, the second endowment in Mormon Church. The Mormon Church, which is the supreme Masonic rite that was taken away from Francis Bacon, all that bullshit, right? He left some shit out. Or he didn't know it all. Joseph Smith found the magic antenna that had them fill in the blanks. So the Mormon Church is a supreme Masonic rite. And I'm in the Mormon Church on their rolls. I'm as high up as I can get until I get married in the temple. If I want to go any further in Mormon bullshit, I have to get married in a temple. And if I don't, I'm stuck in monk mode, defending America, doing whatever I want. And then I'm still doing that, just now I'm raising kids also. These are the covenants you have to take and all that bullshit, blah, 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 blah. I don't wear the magic underwear. I don't need to. I'm my magic underwear. But the thing I'm saying is, like, you started this, and now you're upset that you can't handle it, just like you stole from a child and are upset you got caught. She's trying to call the bribes she was taking a bonus. I lost my $300,000 bonus because of you. Oh, you mean you got caught stealing from a child and your assets got seized? No. Okay, her stealing, her doing this smoochy bullshit, that's the least of the things that are a no for her. She's in a social club where she's ordered to lie, cheat, and steal. And she was like, oh, well, if I steal from him, I'll go up in rank. Because one of your douchey losers, probably Chamberlain, is upset that I outrank him. Take it up with 20 years ago. I don't give a shit. I'll do more videos later. And I'm probably going to play more StarCraft. I'm applying for jobs. I'll get a job. I'll figure out the visa shit. And then I'll go do... Like, I'm not in a rush to do infinite bajillion dollars. Even if I was to cash out all the... Allegedly, it's $70 million. If I cash it out, it's $35 million. I don't even really want to cash out that much bullshit. I would be just okay putting $1 million in my bank account, having it insured, and then keep on just trading crypto. I'm kind of only doing this because Stephanie stole all the other bullshit, and I'm going to do the infinite money trick, you know, Super Mario Brothers 3. California, the wizard, he plays the flute, goes from level 1 to level 5, and keeps on playing. That's what I'm going to do. Because I was happy and comfortable having my jump up to level 3 ace in my back pocket. She had to play games. Now I'm going to just do my other ace in my back pocket to jump up to level 5 and fix everything. You don't have to believe it or not. This is the bullshit this is temple bullshit. Why do you think at the end, yes, I know at the end of the book, Moroni sounds like moron, you know, moron I am a moron. I fell for all the bullshit. Then they start teaching you and crafting you and initiating you. But at the end of the Book of Mormon, what does he do? He realizes that everyone's a douchebag. None of the women can go through with the covenants he wants to keep. He'll keep it to himself, do whatever the fuck he wants to, and record the history of the once glorious nation. Only in this case, it seems like I was able to bring all the bullshit to light, and hopefully Trump can take it from there. Because when you throw a Hail Mary, you need someone to catch it. I threw a Hail Mary, Trump caught it, and he ran with it. I wasn't even sure if Trump would do anything with the information I gave him. He did. For the first time, someone actually did something with the information I gave them. Holy shit. Hunter Biden might actually get some charges. Holy shit. What do you want me to tell you? I don't go around telling everyone I outrank them. Okay. As a matter of fact, if you do that, that's called being prideful, and pride cometh before the fall. I go around keeping to myself, telling no one any of my bullshit, and if I ever do anything that could be seen as a sin, there's something more to it, isn't there? There's the greater law, like, help people not commit suicide, help people not get brainwashed by all the other wokeism bullshit. No one cares about these, the shows that you all are in suck because they're on TV, not because there's Asians in them or because, there's storylines. No, it sucks because it's on TV, and TV is run by satanic cults. That's why I don't watch TV. So anyways, I'll show it to you guys again. Stephanie is upset because all of her bullshittery is from the lower levels of initiation bullshit. And 20 years ago, I completed the higher levels of the initiation bullshit, and they keep on wanting me to do more things, which basically means they want me to go up to the off-world level of bullshit. I keep on saying that I think one of the secrets of the Mormon Temple is they have some kind of communication with off-world entities. Why else do they have all those fucking gigantic antennas with the angels on it blowing the trumpet? Oh, if you get into the president of the church's office, you'll talk to one of the off-world entities, probably breakaway civilization where there's some humans there and all that bullshit. Book of Enoch horseshit. I already figured this all out 20 years ago, which is why I figured I would just clean up my record and keep it to myself and keep my ear to the to all the shit going on and figure out when a good time would be to make my move. My move is to be left alone and make a breakaway civilization. My entire favorite book, my entire favorite storyline from the Book of Mormon was the Jaredites. You mean to tell me that I can just leave? God can just tell me to make a submarine out of wood, and he'll help me get out of here? Guess what the Jaredites are telling you about the cone-headed fuckers who came from the Red Sea to South America. You can't say that. You can't say they were some cone-headed fuckers who are like Neanderthal hybrids with humans, and they have extra cranial brain space, and they have a twice as long gestation period, and they're the ones who made up banking and magical fake numbers we all spend, and they revolted against them in South America, and that's why they hide so much and have the Pope hats and all that bullshit to hide their conehead shit while they worship Dagon. You can't say all that. You can say Jaredites made Zarahemla or whatever the fuck. Anyways, I'll make more videos later.